Hello everyone, it's Leah from Dime Culture, and today I'll be using all of these paints in an art challenge. The challenge is to create a solid color using all of your colors and then paint with that new color you've just created. Wow, I just said color way too many times. I first saw this challenge on Watercolor Misfit's channel. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to the video. Definitely check out her channel if you haven't already found her videos on YouTube. And while I'm painting, I thought we could talk about artist indecision and why it's so important to finish a piece even if you aren't feeling it. But before I get started, what color do you think this will make? Click the eye in the corner of the video. I've created a poll. Will it be an ooey, muddy brown, black, or some sort of two-tone mystery color? I've chosen to mix all of my tube paints, and there are several different types in there. They're opaque, there's granulating, and some strong staining pigments as well. I was quite surprised by the color that came out. If I was a betting gal, I would have put my money on it being a weird brown with a purple undertone. Graphite gray was not what I was expecting at all. When I saw Watercolor Misfit tackle this challenge, I thought, what a cool idea. It's always great to set challenges for ourselves as artists, and forcing ourselves to work with a color we were not planning on nor expecting definitely forces us to think outside of our box. Or at least, that's what I believe. I feel this really plays into fighting that indecision. When we are forced to work within certain restraints, we can feel unsure of our moves and second guess the steps we take. I had this really cool teacher back in school. Okay, all of my teachers were actually really cool. Anyways, she said, as artists, we need to always have our bunny ears up. Basically, we need to keep our eyes open and adjust to what comes next. As a photographer, sometimes things on set don't always go as planned, and you need to be able to spot it and then adjust it. Same goes when you're working with a client for any job, really. If your bunny ears are up and monitoring your surroundings, you're able to assess, adjust, and move forward. You might be thinking, what does this have to do with pushing through and completing a painting, a drawing, or whatever you are creating and running into that need to just throw the project away and start new? Well, it has a lot to do with it. When I'm creating art for a client, for myself, even when I'm just working on stretching those artistic muscles, my bunny ears need to be ready and waiting. We all face those moments, that, this just isn't working or looking right moment. That, what was I thinking moment. That's it. I'm throwing this out and starting new moment. When one of those moments pop up and stare me in the face, turning my inner voice into doubt, and I begin to question if I should start fresh or just leave it unfinished and move on to a new idea, I pop on my bunny ears. I needed to do that when painting this bunny rabbit. I mixed my paints, quickly drew out my rabbit from the reference image I found, and started laying down the paint. I had an idea as to what I was going to do, but that plan started to unfold. I started to question the previous steps I'd taken. The paint wasn't working quite like I thought it would, and the layering was not, well, it wasn't really layering. I had become unhappy with the rabbit. Should I have used this rabbit for this? Maybe I should have done something else. Yeah, I'll scrap this and start new. All of this was running through my head, but instead, what I did was stop. I took a breath. I assessed the painting. My bunny ears were up, and I was determined to push past that indecision. Instead of asking myself, why did I do something? I started to ask myself, how? How can I adjust from here? One thing that you could do is refer back to that reference of yours, be it a photograph, video, sketch, whatever it was. Mine was a photograph by a photographer named Bendig. I'll leave a link in the description below to where I found the image. So what I did was I grabbed my phone, I looked at the image and thought, okay, the paint I'm using has a lot of granulation. Where are the different shaded areas of the rabbit? How would I like to use those shades within my own painting? Taking that step back, popping those bunny ears on and thinking results in learning. This is why it's so important to push past that moment and keep working. I know it's easier to start fresh, but truly, the magic lies within the process of creating. Within those moments, we can learn and grow. If I had given up and started with a different image, I wouldn't have created this bunny rabbit that I'm very proud of. I'm proud of it because I moved past that moment and I learned. I'm proud because it turned out great. And I'm proud because this challenge of creating one color from all the colors, it resulted in a real challenge for me. And really, I don't know about you, but I found it fun. Even though I had my doubt monster come out and question every step I took, I still had fun. I truly believe that if you take a moment, step away from it, pop on your bunny ears, assess the situation, you will learn and you will grow and you'll be so much happier with what you've created versus giving up and starting new. All right, we are nearing the end of the video. If you are feeling the need to challenge yourself this weekend, try this all-color art challenge. If you end up posting to Instagram, please tag me at Dime Culture. I would love to see the magic you create. Also remember, from here on out, you are going to have your bunny ears up and ready to push past that indecision from here on out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching my video. And for more weekly magic, please subscribe. Until next time, stay magical.